What's inside SpaceX's insane Starship? Elon Musk's SpaceX has been embarking on insane deeds that no one realized were possible before that. One of its genius ideas is Starship. Keep watching this video if you want to know more. Click the subscribe button and turn on the notifications bell. Let's go back to our video. Space Exploration Technologies Corporation. SpaceX is an American aerospace manufacturer, space transportation services, and communications corporation headquartered in Hawthorne, California. SpaceX was founded in 2002 by Elon Musk with the goal of reducing space transportation costs to enable the colonization of Mars. SpaceX manufactures the Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy launch vehicles, several rocket engines, Dragon cargo, crew spacecraft, and Starlink communications satellites. According to the latest news, Musk has a net worth of more than $300 billion US dollars, which is more than Bill Gates and Warren Buffett combined. SpaceX, at over $100 billion, is now the second most valued private company in the world. As a result of X's new valuation, it has become one of the few private center corn or hectic corn companies in the world. How about the multi-billion-dollar company's manufacturing facility? Isn't it a breathtaking example of cutting-edge industrial technology? It is not the Starship facility that is the problem. Elon Musk envisions a future where Starship will be used as a transportation vehicle between cities on Earth. Starship, like an airplane, would be able to transport 1,000 passengers at hypersonic speeds anywhere on Earth in less than an hour. SpaceX is working hard to bring this vision to fruition. Such a monumental accomplishment would necessitate an enormous leap in the development of spacecraft, both in quality and quantity. According to Musk, in order to reach the target, we would need a fleet of thousands of ships, each with a payload greater than the Saturn V and capable of being reused. To mass-produce Starships, Elon Musk needs to build a factory and production line, but this is not as simple as it sounds. The engineering team plays a critical role in the production process, which is at least 1,000 times more difficult than making a single item. The solution provided is to construct a machine that in turn creates another machine. Are they happy with the outcome? Musk once said that if conventional thinking makes your mission impossible, then unconventional thinking is required. Elon Musk, on the other hand, has had a lot of practice with this at Tesla. Musk and SpaceX did not wait for a large factory to be built before building the rockets, so they built tents in Texas for Starship rather than a multi-million-dollar new building. Construction of a tent in the Tesla parking lot was completed in just 2 weeks by Spring Structures, a company that specializes in tents because they are simple and inexpensive. As a result, they do not require a lot of time-consuming meetings with local planning authorities, but this is not the case with SpaceX rockets. Tent number 1 and number 2 in Boca Chica construction could be considered examples of this type of manufacturing. This is where the stainless steel rings that make up most of the visible fuselage and the inner bulkhead dome are put together. They are tall, but they are not tall enough, so Musk came up with a crazy idea using shipping containers as a foundation. That is correct, you did not misunderstand me. A layer of shipping containers resembling tents was raised above the tents. In windy areas like Boca Chica, shipping containers do not require a formal planning authority and are easy to reconfigure because of their weight. As well as being used for storage, they served as offices for SpaceX. As a result of Starship's enormous size, SpaceX has constructed windbreaker structures made of steel barrels stacked and welded together. There are a lot of transportation costs involved in getting it from the factory to the launch pad. Because of this, both the production and launch facilities were located within a distance of just under 2 kilometers, or about 2 miles. That saves a lot of money for SpaceX. The fact that Tesla's Solar City installed a 26-hectare solar farm at the Starship base also helps to reduce costs. Because of its proximity to the coast, Boca Chica, Texas, was selected as the site for the Starship base. On the other hand, the proximity to the equator provides a boost to rockets as they take off. Starship Production Complex, or Gateway, was the name given to the region by Elon Musk. Elon Musk's proposed city of Starbase has gained notoriety as a result of its location on Mars. In addition, it is viewed as a computer-generated recreation of the first Martian settlement on Mars. He continues to share via Twitter, creating the city of Starbase, Texas, and then going to Mars and the stars. So, what is going on and what is in the Starship manufacturing plant? Everything, including the tents and windbreakers, should be connected in a straight line, as Musk envisions. The rocket parts enter through one end and proceed through each station until they reach the high bay, where they will be finalized for installation into the rocket. Multiple welding tents, a tooling tent, and tall windbreaker structures are all present along with ground fabrication and propulsion buildings. Additionally, a campground and an existing hamlet with a handful of dwellings are both nearby. Due to Boca Chica's lack of reliable water since Hurricane Beulah struck the city in 1967, SpaceX had to use water cutting to trim steel here. Since the old S&2 prototype rockets are no longer in use, they have been repurposed as water tanks on site. The Starship's Raptor engines, as well as the piping and plumbing that support them, are assembled and tested in the so-called propulsion building. There are numerous advantages to building spacecraft vertically, as Elon Musk and SpaceX have discovered. Even so, the construction process is still fraught with difficulties, and as usual, Elon Musk pushes his team to their limits. Let us know in the comments section what you think about these plans of Elon Musk. Do you think they are achievable? Also, do give this video a thumbs up. New machines have been developed to aid in the construction of Starship prototypes. As a result of this, knuckle seamers are a new welding tool designed to speed up the production of Starship Dome tanks and improve weld quality. Using a shielded X-ray machine, they were able to check the quality of their welding in just a few hours rather than all day. Elon Musk decided to speed things up by expanding facilities in Texas based on information gathered from multiple sources. On July 10, Tesla CEO Elon Musk announced plans for a Raptor engine manufacturing facility. SpaceX's Starship factory recently unveiled an impressive display of at least 10 qualified Raptor engines staged inside a production tent. Despite this, Musk revealed that SpaceX would begin building a much larger high bay adjacent to the current structure in late July. At the Starship factory in Boca Chica, it is possible that SpaceX has begun constructing limited capacity for the production of heat shield tiles. Let us move on to the labor force. More than 500 people will be working at the facility by the end of March 2020. The number of workers at the factory has grown significantly as a result of the construction of the Starship facility. However, as of right now, there is no concrete information available. As soon as we have the numbers, we will let you know. Workers and equipment are specialized for each task of serial Starship production in the Starship factory's shifts of 24, 7 and 12-hour shifts that run for a total of 6 weeks, with a 3-day break in between each shift. The valuation of Elon Musk's SpaceX crossed $100 billion following a share sale by existing investors announced this week, CNBC has learned. SpaceX has an agreement with new and existing investors to sell up to $755 million in stock from insiders at $560 a share, according to multiple people familiar with the deal, increasing the company's valuation to $100.3 billion. The company did not raise new capital at this time, sources said, with the purchase offer representing a secondary sale of existing shares. That's all for today's video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel if you are new here. Turn on post notifications so you never miss on anything. See you in the next video.